day, ladies and gentlemen. Our motion for today is, this House believes that men are better leaders than women. We have the government side and the opposition side. For our opening government, we have Ms. April Joy Vergara and Mr. Julius LALUSIN. And for our closing government, we have Ms. FEBHEE GARCIA and Ms. Ivy MAGNAYE. And for our opening opposition, we have Ms. Mayjoy VILLACRUZ and Mr. Christian O. CLAVO. And for our closing opposition, we have Mr. Ryan EDCEL PATULOT and Mr. John Mark LALUSIN. Our first speaker, the Prime Minister, Ms. April Joy Vergara.
Here. Good day to each and every one of us. I am the first speaker as the Prime Minister of the government side. For men is better leader than women. First and foremost, men have some distinctive qualities that make them far better leader than women. We can attribute this fact that men are generally, physically stronger than women. This is undeniable because a man has clearly more muscle mass than women. So, in terms of leadership, that has to do with the physical ability, men will win. For example, in the army, most leaders are men. Most leaders are men that are buffed up and better able to handle the physical exertion of this field compared to women who are more delicate to the structure. Men are also known to have better ability to strategize in terms of warfare, and it seems to command their armies better. Men tends to be able to make quick decisions that are not usually based on their emotion, but logically, rational, and practical reasons. Therefore, men have qualities. Men have some distinctive qualities like physical strength, ability to strategize well, and make snap decisions, which can make them far better leaders. Author and counselor Barbara Archer say women leaders have an unfortunate tendency to become jealous and backbiting over time. At first time, they appear to be friendly, but can later turn on you once you start becoming successful and making a name for yourself. Female leaders may hold or even push fellow women down in order to secure their own position. There has been a lot of discussion about whether or not women's behavior in the workplace suffers from hormonal changes. Women also get just as tired, burned out, frustrated, and stressed as men do. But we need to remember that impression of women's behavior in the workplace are often amplified by the myth that they are at the mercy of their hormones. Yes, it will be difficult to deal with their female leadership if she is stressed, tired, and frustrated. To female rather. If she is...
Quality information, ma'am. We talk about physical appearance. Is there something to do with the physical appearance of a human to be a good leader?
I think yes. Why? Because if kapag ang isang babae ay maganda ang katawan, hindi ko naman sinasabing sexy, gano'n. Kumbaga physical fit, gano'n. Malakas, kayang tumayo, kayang mamuno, bakit hindi natin palitan? Diyan. Effective leaders. The only way I've seen a woman as an effective leader is when she's leading mostly men. This is because all men follow. If you take a group of men and throw them on a desert island, they will pick a leader and follow. Women will catfight and talk shit about each other. The men that follow the women will listen to her but never truly respect her. All they will think about is banning her. Men need a strong dominant alpha male to follow. Some of my best managers have been like this. They are diverse toward for, but when the job is done well, nobody cares in the end. A strong male leader is focused, takes action, makes a rational decision, solve problems, and men can get behind this type of person and move the team forward to success. A woman sees this man as strong, powerful, and attractive too. He will work hard for him and want to impress him. That's all. Thank you.
From the opposition side, our first speaker, the leader of the opposition, Ms. MAGNAYE VILLACRUZ.
Here, here. Good day, everyone. I'm the first speaker from the opposition side that this house believes that women are better leaders than men. First thing is, they are driven by meaning. Women have the ability to do what they feel is right and what is meaningful. They understand their subordinate. The best quality of a good leader is that she should be able to understand their subordinates and take their viewpoints into account. 3. They don't want people to grow under them. In any profession, people want to grow and further their development in their field. They are honest. Research suggests that people find women more honest than men. They are creative. Women are creative in whatever they do. They listen. Yes, the simple fact that women listen to others makes them good leaders. They look for minor details. Women can't ever miss the finer points of anything they do. They are excellent at multitasking. We know that women can very well balance their professional life with their personal one. They are dedicated. Women are very dedicated towards whatever they do. They are driven to success. Women have always been repressed and discriminated against in this male-dominant society. The women are natural-born leaders. Why do I say so? Because who is the mother? Who listens to people better? Who can the best for all and not being selfish? Women are better than men. Someday, the whole thing will change. The woman will rule the world. Not yet. The woman will rule the world, so you guys are better watch out. What goes around will goes around. The women are better leaders than men. Women are best. Yes.
As you said earlier, you said that women are more honest than men. How do you say so? Cite an example that tells that women are more honest than men.
For example, is the feeling. The girls or the women can express their feelings more rather than men. So, being honest with your feelings is one of the best examples of being a leader. Then, go back to what I'm saying. Women are better leaders than men. First example is like Michelle Obama, the first lady that she has to go from country to country just to get more kids educated. And women have had to fight for equality. In the workplace, they are also bring a lot of passion of leadership positions and do not take them for granted in the way that some men might. And then when women being discriminated in this dominant society, this increased their passion to succeed and prove themselves in whatever way they can. They also take up responsibility and challenges that come in their way. And women are better communicators than men. And one of qualities of being a best leader. For example of that is Miriam Defensor Santiago. He can express herself to us as simple as that. Usually, they think about every decision that they make compared to men. That men I make a snap decision. A woman is not always taught to be dominant, but the best leadership has a low-key dominance. It works from an understanding of what motivates people to act instead of forcing them to act. In that regard, women can be better leaders and negotiators than men because they don't have cultural history to uphold. Then, in our home, we can say that woman is also a best leader in our house. Well, because what I said earlier, who is the mother? And our quotation for that is mother knows best. So mothers knows best for their children. Mothers raise their children very well. And women are more understanding. Just like in martial law, the nun lead the martial law, or our EDCEL revolution. And then, as far as I know, women are more welcoming than men. Women are far more welcoming towards others' opinion than men. They listen, try to understand, and then respond. Instead of being inflexible or dictating, they take opinions and suggestions and then perform an analysis. They don't only order bravely, instead their opinion is malleable. So, it's very obvious that they are better and more friendly bosses than men. Women are best leaders than men because they are more eligible to give a high cooperation in a group activity. In addition, they have a high responsibility.
Men are better leaders than women because they have the ability to grasp complexities and innovation. Even though they make tough decisions, they want it to be complex, not to be simple. And they think a lot of new ideas. He can see what might happen if he do the decisions. And also they have to reserve ideas. The next one is men's authority figure. Alam naman natin na mas may authority kapag ka mga lalaki. Kasi nga, mas malakas, matapang, buong loob, at determinado. As we can see when man comes in a room or speak, all his member or all his listener will pay attention to him. And listen for what he's saying for. And obey for his suggestions and opinions. The next one is disciplinary nature. In parenting, the father of the family is the more disciplinarian than mother. Because they can handle this member with respect and discipline. And one of the best examples of it is our father. We all know when our father speaks, we all listen and obey. But when our mother speaks, they snap. And why? Because when our father speaks, and if we didn't do what he told, they punish us. And the next one is emotionally stable. Women are known to be emotional. They decide things according to their emotions. And while men are stick to their emotions. Because when it comes in emotions, as usual, we know that men always handle it and stand strong and keep it. The next one is superiority culture. In the workplace, most of the bosses are men. That's why they are superior than women. The next one is alpha male. For example, in the kingdom of animals, specifically lions, may alpha male silang tinatawag, which means this is the strongest male of their community. Para kami mga lalaki, kami yung tumatayong leader, at kami yung may kakayahang mamuno. Dahil buo kami loob, determinado, lumalaban kahit saan. Ikakasasundalo, kahit sugatan na, patuloy pa rin lumalaban at patuloy pa rin tumatapang.
Point of information, sir. So you're saying that as a father, you need to punish your children just to discipline them?
Yes. Kasi, madidisiplina mo ang iyong mga anak sa pamamagitan ng pagpaparusa sa kanila. Hindi yung pagpaparusa na pisigan. Pagpaparusa na kung saan matututo sila. Doon nila masisimot yung mga aral na gagawin nilang gabay sa kanilang buhay para umunlad. Na nga, sa emotionally stable, hindi namin pinapagana ang puso. Ang pinapagana namin ang isip. Kasi pag ginamit natin ang isip, dito, magagawa natin yung mga bagay-bagay na gusto natin gawin. Pero pagka ang pinairan natin ang puso, mababalot ito ng puot. Kaya nga, mas mataas yung lugar ng isip, yung utak. Brain was created to think, not to feel. And heart was created to feel, not to think. Kaya nga, mas mataas ang lugar ng ating utak. Kasi dapat natin unahin ang pag-isip, hindi ang ating pakiramdam. Kasi pag pinagana natin ang ating isip sa isang gawain, mariresolba natin ito. Magagawa natin ang mga bagay-bagay na dapat natin gawin. Pero pagka ang inuunan natin ang ating pakiramdam, sa tingin mo ba, magagawa natin ang bagay na gusto natin gawin? Di ba hindi? Kailangan natin i-apply ang pag-isip. Dahil doon, matutulungan tayo nito. As what I said earlier, women are known to be emotional. They decide things according to their emotions. Kasi lagi nilang inuuna yung kanilang pakiramdam. Lagi nilang iniisip yung maaaring maramdaman ng kanilang mga nakakasalamuha. Hindi muna nila pinapagana yung kanilang isip sa pagdedesisyon. Kasi gusto nga nilang ipakita at iparamdam ito na nilang nararamdaman. Pero hindi naman nila magawa yung gusto nilang gawin. Dahil nga, inuuna nila palagi ang kanilang pandama. At kaming mga lalaki, direct to the point kami. Hindi na namin kailangan niyang emosyon na yan. Kasi ang lagi namin pinapagana ay ang aming isipan upang mapadali ang aming mga gawain. Kailangan namin maging matapang at malakas upang harapin lahat ng mga pagsubok na dumarating sa aming buhay bilang isang modelo, bilang isang leader na aming mga nasasakupan. At dahil dito, kaya naman kami nagiging isang matatag na leader at isang magaling na hubaran para sa mga susunod na henerasyon na natutulad sa amin. That's the reason why men are better leaders than women.
Good day to each and every one of us. This house believes that men are better leader than women. But for me, it is women are more better leader than men. Why? It is because women are usually think about every decision that they make. Compared to men, they make snap decision. And women are good listener. They try to understand and then respond. instead of being inflexible or dictating, they take opinions and suggestions and then perform analysis. So it's very obvious that women are more better leader than men. And women are intelligent, and one of the qualities of being a good leader is that you should be smart and brainy. Women are honest. People want to work with an honest and ethical leader who knows the difference between right and wrong. Also, women are excellent at multitasking. Women can very well balance their professional life with their personal one. They are also great at multitasking at work. They are also used to having disturbance in their family, and thus are experienced when it comes to handling similar situation at work. And also, women are dedicated. Women are very dedicated towards whatever they do. If a task is incomplete, they will supervise and see to it that it's completed on time. Women are natural born leaders. They are driven by meaning. They will do only those things and make such decisions that are sensible as well as profitable. In fact, they also tend to create meaning for their employees. Number two, they understand their subordinates. If they find someone's opinion worthy, they should implement it. Women are able to do this. This motivates people to work better and put more effort in their work. They want people to grow under them. If that won't be possible, they will hardly find any motivation to work efficiently. As leaders, women want people to excel individually too. Along with the company's growth, they also look towards their employees' growth. Also, women are driven to succeed. This increases their passion to succeed and prove themselves in whatever they can. They also take up responsibilities and challenges to come in their way. Women are better communicators. They have the ability in making good decisions. And a quality leader should be. Yes.
How the woman leader show the individual growth of their members?
They will motivate them and also give strategies and techniques on how to be efficient individual, and on how also to be a good and better leader to the community. And also, women are better communicators. They have the ability in making good decisions, and a quality leader she should be a better communicator, a good subordinate, and take their viewpoints into account. There, I totally agree that women are far better leaders than men. Okay. Yes, women are better leaders than men. For example, like Michelle Obama, the first lady, she has to go from country to country just to get kids educated. And women have had to fight for equality in the workplace. They are also bring a lot of passion to leadership positions and do not take them for granted in the way of some men might. And also they are more welcoming. Women are more welcoming towards other opinions than men. They listen, try to understand, and then respond instead of being flexible or dictating, just like I said before. They take opinions and suggestions and then perform analysis. They don't only order graphically, instead their opinion in yes. So it's very obvious that
you said a while ago that mother is one of the examples of the best human leader. But how about those single dads? Those single dads that left by their wife. In that, would you say that women make right decisions?
Like what I said before, women can be independent of what they do. When men hurt women, the women can make a decision. Oh, that was, yung decision na yun ay hindi masyadong, hindi nila basta-basta ginagawa yung decision na yun. Iniisip nila mabuti at kumbaga parang inaayos nila para yung decision na yun hindi man nila pagsisihan sa huli. Ikumpara mo sa mga lalaki. They make snap decision. Minamadali nila ang bawat decision sa buhay. Hindi nila iniisip na kapag gumawa sila ng decision na yun, na mabilisan, sila din yung magsisisi sa huli. Kaya, ang women, so the mother, all the women are best example for being a good leader than the men.
Point, sir, point.
Women can be better leader than men. Women, okay, in addition, they have a high responsibility, and most of women can have creative thinking skills where they will think from different angles to handle any situation. People will easily get along with men because they are approachable than a man. Okay. If also women are creative. If there's a problem, they will try to view it from as many angles as possible. They won't be stuck at one thing, but will go ahead and think out of box ideas. And
So men are better leaders than women. Men are better leaders than women because they have strategic vision. So we mean strategic vision by seeing the big picture. Seeing the big picture and long-term impact of decision. So they make decisions that will last longer. Not like the woman, when they make decisions for that time only, not for what we call long-term impact of decisions. So, ibig sabihin na gumagawa ang mga lalaki ng desisyon na pangmatagalan. Hindi yung pangmadalian lamang na yung kung anong problema, yun lang solusyon na yun. Sa time lang na yun siya magagamit. Yung sa mga lalaki, pangmatagalang solusyon ang ginagawa nila. So, next is, they are commercial focused. So they are commercial focused. They have thicker skin. They stay focused and not get distracted by personal attacks. Example, when they have problems, they don't take it as personal problems. They will take it as the problems of their group. Hindi nila nilalapat dito yung personal na buhay nila. Kumbaga, nag-iisip sila ng solusyon doon lang sa problemang yon. Hindi nila nilalapatan ng personal na buhay nila. Hindi, halimbawa, sa personal na buhay nila, meron silang problema. Tapos dito sa organization nila, doon sa kinabibilangan niya, sa leader, nagkaroon din ng problema. So kapag nagtama yung dalawang problemang yun, hindi sila masusolusyonan ng ayos kasi nga nagsasalubong yung dalawang problema. Kaya ang mga lalaki ay better leaders kasi hindi nila sinasali, hindi nila nilalapat yung kanilang personal na buhay dun sa problema nila sa kanilang grupo. Hinihiwalay nila kumbaga yung grupo nila at saka yung buhay niya, yung personal na buhay niya, hinihiwalay niya. Tapos sabi dito, ang mga lalaki ay tend to develop problem and focus solution. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung problema, kung ano yung problema, yung mismong solusyon niya yung gagawin. Kasi, yung mga babae lagi silang, pag gumagawa sila ng solusyon, when they make the solutions to their problem, they are not, the problems that they think is not directly the solution of the problem. Kumbaga paligoy-ligoy sila ng ginagawang solusyon. Dito muna siya magsolusyon, dito muna sa angle muna siya magsolusyon, bago pa dito. Ang mga lalaki gumagawa sila ng solusyon solusyon na nakatutok na agad sa central na problem. Kumbaga, nakafocus agad siya sa problem, kung ano yung problem, yun agad yung solution na ibibigay niya. Tapos, sabi pa, wait until problems are severe before intervening. Yun, kung yun i-analyze ninyo, para sa mga kontra, for the side of the opposition, if they analyze this sentence that says that wait until problems are severe before intervening, sasabihin nyo masama yun. Kasi ang ibig sabihin nun, inaantay ng mga lalaki na lumaki yung problema bago nila solusyonan. So, para sa akin, hindi yun masamang gawain. Kasi, yung doon sa time na yun, doon sila makakaroon ng oportunidad para matest yung skills ng bawat members nila, kung sila nga ba ay makikilahok doon sa problemang yon, kung tutulong sila sa pag-resolve ng problemang yon. Kung baga, tinitas niya ang kanyang mga members kung tutulong sila doon sa problema. Diba? There are groups that only the leaders work. Diba? Kalimitan, tulad sa mga schools groupings. Napapansin nyo ba na kapag kapag tayo nag-groupings, kung sino lang yung ginawang leader, yun lang lagi yung gumagalaw. Diba? Yung mga members niya, hinahaya na, sige ko, ano yung gawin ng leader natin, yun na lang, sige, doon na lang ako kung ano ko. Wala man lang siyang suggestion, gano'n. Ang mga lalaki ang ginagawa niya, wait na. Yes.
Can you prove that men didn't mix their personal problems to their group problems? Can you state some example for that? Or how can you prove that men didn't mix their personal problems to their group problems? Can you state some more example for that?
Okay, for that question, did you hear the sayings of the male that work is work and family life is family life? Kumbaga, kapag nasa trabaho sila, trabaho lang talaga yung pinatutuunan na ng pansin. Hindi nila inihahalo yung personal life nila dun sa problema nila sa group. Hindi katulad ng sa women na yung kumbaga kapag may problema sa pamilya, isinasali din nila sa group problem, kaya hindi na ma-resolve ng ayos yung kanilang problema. So next is, the male are direct to the point and has what we call palabra de honor. Ibig sabihin nito, yung may palabra de honor sila. Kumbaga kung ano yung sinabi nila, yun yung gagawin nila. And they take the risk to take challenges. Kumbaga, kapag challenge mo sila, tatanggapin nila yun. Halimbawa, nung una sila yung nag-failed. Tapos, kumbaga, when they fail and you give them a challenge, they will accept it. That's all.
On the other hand, tend to have the following characteristics associated with their leadership. First one is task focus. Female leaders tend to be extremely focused on completing a task assigned. Completing day-to-day tasks are necessary to ensure a company is running smoothly from operational perspective. While a task-focused leadership style helps an organization run properly, employees working for a leader employing this type of leadership style may not understand the context of why the task is important to the organization from a strategic perspective. The second one is transformational. A number of studies have noted that women have a transformational style of leadership. Transformational leaders establish themselves as role models by gaining followers, trust, and confidence. Such leaders mentor and empower followers, encourage them to develop their full potential, and contribute more effectively to their organization. Transformational leadership is a powerful characteristic to possess because it allows a leader to make necessary change to a current business model. Without transformational leaders, organizations would not have the capability of reinventing themselves at necessary junctures. The third one is prefer flat organizational structure. Women tend to prefer leading and creating flat organizational structure that allow for a more collective atmosphere. This type of leadership style is necessary for creating a new product or service that requires tight integration amongst team members. At the same time, a flat organizational structure does not take into consideration the experience and knowledge associated with a more seasoned manager. There is a chance a key component is overlooked because a lower level employee does not have the experience or knowledge necessary to identify a key step in the process. The fourth one is promote cooperation and collaboration. Female leaders typically promote cooperation and collaboration among team members. Cooperation and collaboration is important for managing a large or a geographically dispersed team. On the other hand, if members of the team are unclear of roles and responsibilities, this is a chance for redundant work. The fifth one is indirect communication. Oftentimes, women indirectly communicate their expectation of a given task and allow more latitude in accomplishing a goal. On the other hand, this can allow a team member to use his or her knowledge and experience to complete a given task. Conversely, this can be drawback if a team or department requires a leader who needs to have frank conversations with team members. The sixth one is monitor and train others. Everyone could use a good mentor and training to upgrade their current knowledge.
How do you say so that cooperation and collaboration is important in leading the team?
Masasabi kong mahalaga ang cooperation and collaboration sa team, sa bilang team, para magkaunawaan tayo kung ayaw mo ng aking ipinapatupad. Diga, kung hindi ka magsasalita dyan, kung hindi ka makikioperate at ayaw mong sabihin na iyon pala ay hindi sa iyo yung hindi pabor sa iyo yung ipinapatupad sa iyo ng leader, diga parang mahihirapan ka, tapos paglabas ng meeting natin na yung sisisihan ng leader kung bakit ganyan. Kaya dapat nagkakaroon tayo ng cooperation and collaboration dun sa ating pag-leader. Women are better leaders than men. This is because women usually think about every decision that they make compared to men when they make snap decisions. A woman is not always thought to be the dominant, but the best leadership has a low-key dominance. It works from understanding of what motivates people to act instead of forcing them to act. In that regard, women can be better leaders and negotiators than men because they don't have a cultural history to uphold. Women are better leaders than men because women usually think about every decision that they make compared to men when they make.
Good day. I stand here today to prove or to summarize that men are better leaders than women. Men are more tougher than women. Why? Because I have 3 reasons to prove that. The first one is the emotional intensity. Showing mental strength in hostile situation involves keeping one emotion under control. So men are making an action that is always under control. According to Wikipedia, when measured with an effect intensity measure, women reported greater intensity of both positive and negative effect than men. This means that in one psychological study, women showed greater feelings of joy and love, but also felt shame, sadness, anger more strongly than men.
Yes, guys.
Anime. Vulnerability implies being more susceptible to emotional change. And since women are affected more by emotional stimuli on average, men are normally less vulnerable. To add on to this, by the time age 18 is reached, women will generally have cried 4 times as much as men. The second one is their response to danger. Most will agree that mental toughness will affect the one acts when faced with a potentially dangerous or life-threatening situation. Imagine this, when excuse me, when a family is on a life-threatening situation, men is always think rationally to solve that situation because they respond to danger rationally. Men in the same situation usually react with greater aggression. This is why the stereotype is that when a family is put in a danger, the man is expected to be the protector and to take the most action to get rid of the danger, while the woman statistically more empathetic and nurturing towards children, try to keep the kids safe. The third one is the men are more evolutionary background. Women are normally better at interpreting the emotions of facial expression and empathy in general. This evolutionary instinct likely comes from the peacemaker role women had in ancient hunter-gatherer societies, caring for the children and bonding socially while the men were hunting bison and killing each other. Men were encouraged to hide their emotion in case they were interpreted as a sign of weakness. This is still relevant in modern society. Women, due to their greater levels of empathy, are more reluctant to resort to violence. This has nothing to do with physical strength, but with the aggression and mental strength brought about by higher testosterone levels. In conclusion, males are generally more hardened when it comes to emotional and dangerous situations, and thus possess greater mental toughness. And I am a woman, and I agree that men are stronger and more rational in situation, because women always tend to think with emotion and heart, but not head. The second one is women is created to be the caregivers and not the providers. Third one is men were designed to be physically and mentally superior. And the power and also the history is in the men. Why? Because men have the better bodies, they have the strength and will. For example, the Alexander the Great, the man. Caesar, man. Pope, man. George Washington, man. So you can analyze that they are all men. Also, men cannot get pregnant nor do they have a period. Men do the heavy lifting. Men built this country and every building on it. Men bring the household income a lot of the time. Men don't have to wear a crop on their faces to make the opposite sex attracted to them. Men discover the important things. They invent computer, car, plane, electricity that is important nowadays. Men are made authority in this world. God created man to decorate this world, and for his support, all other creatures were created, and he is to take care of them. Women are one of the supporters, so men are always superior. All the changes made in this world is by men. All the inventions, discoveries, and daring work is done by men. And lastly, men are complete human beings. Men are not selfish like women. Women are practical and calculating. Man can waste his time without thinking about benefits as long as he enjoys it. Men get imagination level like nothing in this world. Man created all their religion to give reason why we are here even if it is not practical. Man is the anchor of human being. Women are just an extended feature of men to reproduce. Women think that because of education, they can be equal or being high with the men. But it is not the education which creates true leaders, but selflessness. That will be all. Thank you.
The opposition side believe that women are better leader than men. Why do we believe? Because the best example is in our home. Who ruled inside our home? Who suffered problem in our home? Who make solution to those problems? The mother. And mother is a woman. Unlike men, they did not know how to make budget, how to manage their home. Women is emotional. And that is the one of the requirements to be a good leader. Because women is emotional, they know what feeling is inside the heart of her workers and other people. Men, they are very selfish. They did not accept any reason. They did not accept also mistake. That is the attitude of men. Women, if they know what is the problem of her employers, they make a move, they make a solution. Because women likes to help. Going back to our history, we all know that most of our president are all men. But when women start to elect president, there were many changes. All people have equal rights. All women have protection. In Marcos regime, there is an equal rights. You cannot speak. You cannot make a move. You have limited things to do. But when people start to fight the Marcos regime, the government is nothing less. Wala silang nagawa. In EDCEL, who leads the rally of the people? Our beloved sisters. They do not care to the tanks, guns, and militaries. They did not care if they die. Kaya nasira si Marcos gawa ng kanyang asawa. But that is the one evidence that women leads, because Imelda can manipulate Marcos. Then, what Imelda wants, Marcos follow her. If Marcos is a good leader, he did not agree to her wife. Hindi siya magpapa-under sa kanyang asawa. Hindi ka naman nila lahat, pero karamihan, men did not accept the opinion of others. They feel that is like malaking insulto sa kanila, sa kanilang pagkakalalaki. Men getting mad if you see their mistake. Madaling mag-init ng kanilang ulo. Do you think this attitude can make a good leadership? I doubt it. Women are very advanced. Advanced sila kung mag-isip. In short, women is matured. They think for their future, the future of their business, the future of their country. And women is a good listener. The fact is, women are great listeners. When someone talks to her, especially about a problem or concern, they give their undivided attention. They really want to hear what the other person has to say and be there for their time and need an excellent quality in a leader. Women collaborate. They like to share ideas and come up with solutions that will be effective for everyone involved in the process. That means that as a leader, they were good at giving every team member a chance to voice their opinion and be part of the conversation. Women are accessible. Accessibility is not just about being physically available, it is about having an open mind and heart, and psychologists say that women are more adept at being open likely because of their mother instinct and desire to provide for others. The initiate compassion means that women are more likely to be supportive of individuals at all levels of their organization regardless of their rank or title. Women focus on personal growth. Women are readers and learners. We are very open to and interested in finding ways to continuously improve their personal skills. This focus on their development makes them more self-aware, which enables to have a very strong emotional intelligence, a key trait of successful leaders. Women motivate. Women are naturally cheerleaders. They love discovering what motivates people into action, and they are excited to hand out words of an encouragement, thank yous, give for jobs, well done, and pats on the back, which could explain why. The Gallup's 2015 State of the American Manager report says that people who work for men leaders are more engaged than those who work for men. The business world or the political needs more women leaders because, quite frankly, they are just better at leading people. With that in mind, now, I encourage all women out those to use their natural talents and step up to leadership. And that's all. Thank you.